Hi, I am Dr. Sherry, and I'll be right back after this introduction. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Listen, my mind has been spinning and spinning and spinning, trying to decide what am I going to talk about today because there's so much I want to talk about. And I try to keep this as little as possible, no more than 15 to 20 minutes. But there is so much to talk about. So let me just start here. This week, and let me try to pull this judge name up. This week, there was a judge that overturned all of his warrants, no matter what warrant it was, okay? Whether it was a traffic warrant, a criminal warrant, whatever someone had a warrant for, this judge overturned all of them because he found out the truth. Here it is, I found it. He found out the truth and he decided that he didn't want to be a part of the circus anymore. He decided that he did not want to participate in everything that he had heard on how he would, how the system, okay, the corrupt system has just destroyed lives. And he didn't want to do it anymore. So he decided to overturn all of his warrants, which really put that city in a frenzy. And I'm trying to see if I can pull it up. Let me see if I can pull it up for you guys. Give me 1 second. I may not be able to, but I tell you what, if you'll come back to this live, and I'll put the link below after we finish, okay? But that just blew my mind. And when it blew my mind, I'm still here trying to tap, 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 tap. But when I read about that and I heard that news article, it blew my mind to the point that I'm starting to see that there is a shift that is happening. There is a major change that is occurring right before our eyes, and people don't even realize it. There is so much dissension right now with this election, okay, that people are really starting to wake up to the fact that, wait a minute, we're literally voting for the president of a corporation, a CEO. People are starting to understand that all of this that they're hearing in the news, on the internet, on social media, all of this stuff now, they're starting to see the games. Okay. Hey, free game. How are you? Hey. So this today I said I wanted to talk to you guys one about what is happening, what is happening in the climate, right? What is the temperature that's happening right now in our society? And there's a major shift that's happening. So you have to decide on what side are you going to be on. Okay. Now, by now, if you haven't, just go all the way back to our first private show, okay, where I began to talk about under the understanding of being private. But now more so than ever, you should be having a more of a greater understanding on the importance of it. And if not just you, the understanding of how this could impact your family. Okay. All right. Let me see. Free Game says, you seen the chief of police in Tennessee came out? No. What about the chief of police in Tennessee? Give me more. Give me more. Listen, go to the link in our school. Free Game is in our school, right? Go to the link so I can bring you up live so you can tell me about it. I don't know what you're talking about. I told y'all it's been so much going on. It has been so much going on that in Ohio, okay, in Ohio alone, they had a meeting with 15 sheriffs that work in the corporation, in the de facto, and they wanted to hear more about the real government, okay? The real assemblies that are, as we speak, standing, okay? And I think I talked a little bit last week. I don't know, it could have been in the school, but I think I talked here the importance of when your government begins to stand. This is the real government. This is the real government that was in place 164 years ago. Now, again, oh yeah, it was here because remember I told you guys, we know everybody has a history, right? So we're just going to begin at the 164 years. We're not going to go all the way back because everybody has a history. Everybody has a history. But if we just take just this history, even just taking their history, we all are sovereign. We all are sovereign. You were born sovereign, okay? We were born into a space of being free. But if you don't know how to be free, if you don't know how to walk free and live free, you will forever become a slave to the system. And that's what we're trying to free people from. Okay, so let me see what Free Gamer said. He said that foreign companies are buying houses illegally. So they're about to stop doing evictions and foreclosures. You better stop. What? Are you serious? Y'all, we got to find the article. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, I got you. I know you said he. I got you. I got you. I want to put that back up, but we know he said hey, but he said he. He said that foreign companies are buying houses illegally, so they are about to stop doing evictions and foreclosures. Do y'all see what I'm talking about? It is happening. It is happening. And the more people that we can get free, the more this is going to continue to happen. I'm telling you, we're about to have an explosion of the minds here, right? Everybody's about to get into a space of understanding. There is one person I can almost guarantee at this point, there is at least one person in everybody's family that has an awareness and an understanding of this. Okay. So today I want to talk about signatures. All right. I want to talk about signatures. And for those that's in my school, oh, y'all, I'm not even scrolling. Give me a second. Let me put my little ticker down there. There we go. There, put the ticker down there. So go to my link bio. Okay. So go to link.bio / I am Dr. Sherry and join my school. All right. And if you'll join the school, it is a wealth of information in there. I cannot begin to tell you. There is so much information. It will literally blow your mind. And not just about being private. It's everything in there on how to win in court. Health hacks. Oh, health hacks is off the chain. Any ailment that you have, health hacks will help you. Okay. But how to win in court. Information on equity and trust. Okay. If our library is packed with information. We have information on how to get your birth certificate authenticated, and we have the forms in school for you. So you don't have to think about this too much. Once you become private, we have a whole course called Private Life that helps take you through the steps, because once you become private, there's a whole nother level of things that you need to do and how to begin to, again, live as a private. So there's a wealth of information, but I want you to take the time to really go and check the school out, and you can get it from the link.bio / I am Dr. Sherry. All right, so now let's talk about signatures. There's been a big thing going on about signatures, and there are people that are actually getting cars from doing what we call qualified and special endorsements. All right. And so let me explain to you what happens. So many times you'll just sign your name, right? First name, last name, or you might sign first name, middle initial, last name, or you might sign it, first name, your whole middle name and last name. And that's it. That's all you do. That is what we call a blank endorsement. Let me put that in here so you can see what I'm saying. Let me type it in. Okay. And then you can go back and you can research it. All right. Now, even though we have endorsement, ENDORSEMENT, the private endorsement is spelled like this. Let me make sure I spelled it right. Yes, it's spelled like that. That's the secret one, the one that starts with an I. Okay. So when you sign something and you just sign it, just like I said, first name, last name, and that's it, what you have done is a blank endorsement. So what that means is that it is open for anybody to do what they want to do with it. That's literally what that means. So you're probably saying, what do you, I mean, isn't that how you're supposed to sign? Like when I sign the back of a check, don't I just sign it when I endorse it, first name, last name, so that next person can cash it? That's exactly what I'm talking about. But it's being done over and over and over again, and you don't know it. You don't know it because it is blank. So what is happening is that, say, for instance, you go to get a car, right? And then they have you sign the promissory note for the car. And you sign it with a blank endorsement, like I just told you, first name, last name, and that's it. They take that promissory note, they take it to the federal window, okay, and they get the full amount for the car. So if the car was $30,000, they take that's blank endorsement promissory note, and they get $30,000, even though you are still paying on the car, okay. And so a lot of times you'll get that car, right? You'll drive it home, you'll have your payments now, and then all of a sudden, maybe 3 months later, you'll get a new company that has bought your loan, and now you have to start paying them. Well, they took that same promissory note, they went to the federal window, and they too got $30,000. So now they're getting 30,000. The first company got 30,000, and you have paid both of them, and you'll continue to pay when the car has already been paid for. This is going on all day, every day with blank endorsements. Okay. And so in our school, what we've been teaching is how to restrict your signature. So it cannot be done that way. So they cannot continue to get paid over and over and over again. And the monies that they get from the federal window will go to paying off that car. There's a process that you have to go through. So when we talk about restricting your signature, what we're wanting you to learn to do is understand the power of a copyright. And the copyright is the C with the circle around it, right? And then also something called a trademark, and that's the little TM, okay? Some people actually have both, okay? You can literally have your signature trademark, but it just depends on how, what levels you want to go to. Some people that are like, they are covered all the way around, but restricting it would be with that C. And then also you always, always, always want to put all rights reserved. That means you have reserved all of your rights, that they can't just go ham on your promissory note with a blank endorsement. You have restricted them from doing that. Okay. And so you're going to write all rights reserved without prejudice. That means anything that comes from that, you're not going to receive any backlash, not going to receive any problems from it. You have restricted that signature, no issues, and you have all the rights that are attached to that signature. Now, some people are saying, well, Dr. Sherry, did you do this with everything? I'm going to tell you the truth. I try to remember to write that on everything that I sign now. Now, sometimes I forget because I be in a rush sometimes, but for the most part, if I can remember, I'm writing my name, then my C, all rights reserved without prejudice. And I'm just fitting it in because a lot of times on the receipts, there's no place to write. So I'm like fitting it in all up the side, what have you. But it's important that we begin to do this. It's important that you begin to know who you are. And it starts with your autograph, okay? So let me see. You see, I switched from saying a signature to an autograph because a signature is what you do in the corporation. But we, as privates, we write an autograph. So think about it like this. If you were to go see a celebrity, right? Don't you ask the celebrity, can I have your autograph? Right? You don't say, can I have your signature? You see the difference? Because the autograph means something. The autograph has weight. The autograph is who you are. You are a celebrity, right? You are sovereign. You are the head and not the tail. That's who you are. But you need to start seeing yourself like that. That's why you have an autograph, not a signature. All right. So that's all I'm going to talk about today. You guys know I like to keep this short, sweet, and to the point If I haven't done anything today, I hope you're going away with understanding the importance of who you are, even down to how you write your name. Okay. Understanding you need to start restricting those signatures so they can't do whatever they want with it. Come into our school. All right. I want you to join our school. Let me put it in the chat and let me double check, because y'all know every week I'm always having to type it and retype it again because I'm typing so fast I'm making mistakes. But let me take my time today and type the name of our school correctly. All right, let me see. Did I do it right? Let's show it there. So go to https://. Sometimes you have to type all that in. Sometimes it's not coming up unless you type all of that like I have it, okay? So do https://www.school, that's SKOOL.com/new status. All right? Come join our school and learn a ton of information. We are literally just scratching the surface with this. And don't forget, go and check out Free Game about the article about finding out they're stopping all evictions and foreclosures for them buying houses illegally. That is a drop the mic moment. Okay, that is a drop the mic moment, you guys. All right, until next time. Bye-bye.